As the meme coin battle rages on into yet another year, I wanted to examine Dogecoin specifically and discuss the network's long-term viability. While Doge was created in 2013 as a joke, history does seem to love irony. While it may sound ridiculous, I think it would be wrong to count Doge out as a potential top 10 contender over the long term. In this video, I'm going to break my argument into three parts: purpose of the blockchain, inflation mechanism, as well as marketing and the backing of Elon Musk. Before we jump into all that today, though, remember that I am not your financial advisor. Please always do your own research and make your own investment decisions. With that all out of the way, let's talk about purpose of the blockchain. Like the other meme coins, Doge admittedly doesn't have much use case other than acting as a simple store of value. Doge's algorithm is its own mineable proof of work one, which stands out to me in comparison with Shiba, which is an easily minted ERC20 token. Shiba did not create its own blockchain, Dogecoin did. Dogecoin's algorithm is a custom fork of the Litecoin chain. Most notably, the Dogecoin algo has provided consistently low transaction fees even during times of heavy trading volume. This is a superb growth factor, and it oftentimes goes overlooked. The developers of Doge have discussed bringing the blockchain proof of stake, which could be a step in the direction of smart contracts in the very, very distant future. But this type of utility is not really the point of Dogecoin, at least for right now. The point of Doge now is to act as a very tradable and very low transaction fee store of value, a task it has performed exceptionally at thus far. But this in and of itself is not enough for me to give the coin value. It's not enough to get me to invest in it. So let's now examine Dogecoin's inflation mechanisms to see what more we can glean. Believe it or not, Dogecoin has something called deflationary inflation, or at least that's what I've coined it. To elaborate on this, the network has committed to minting a static 5 billion Dogecoin each year forever. This means that as the circulating supply grows year after year, there is a diminishing return effect for the rate of inflation. For instance, whereas Dogecoin's inflation rate last year was 3.8%, this rate will be slightly lower this year and the year after that. As time goes on, these newly minted coins get less and less relevant. There are currently about 130 billion Dogecoin in circulation, but once there are, say, 500 billion coins circulating, the minting of those 5 billion new coins each year means less than a 1% inflation rate. This mechanism may help provide somewhat of a deflationary effect and give upward pressure on the price of Doge over the long term, despite there being no maximum supply. However, even these two factors combined isn't enough for me to justify buying and holding the coin. If this was it, I probably would have never invested. Now I'll show you what really made me buy Dogecoin back in March of 2021. Elon Musk, at the time of this video, is the world's richest man. His net worth exceeds $300 billion. He is no doubt a very powerful person. The fact that he has publicly backed Dogecoin on a multitude of occasions makes me bullish on the coin's long-term viability. This is not only because he has a serious amount of capital to back the coin's development, but there is already such a global spotlight on Elon Musk as a person. Him tying his persona to Dogecoin basically means free marketing infinitely. It is clear that Shiba Inu spends millions of dollars on marketing. They need to. Their owners are anonymous and their product is unimpressive. Dogecoin doesn't need marketing. The asset is simple and transparent. It's backed by one of the most famous people ever. Now, I admit this is all speculative. It is subjective. It is very, very risky. If SpaceX launches a rocket tomorrow with a Doge face on it and that blows up in the outer atmosphere, probably not going to affect the price very positively. If Elon has a fall from the public graces or is involved in any scandals in the future, this could also be a problem. But overall, I believe in his mission of space travel and making humanity a multi-planetary species. I think that him and his companies will continue to innovate and contribute valuable work to the future of the world. With that being said, this is entirely my personal opinion. If you don't like Elon or you're bearish about his projects, maybe Dogecoin isn't the best investment for you. I say this in every video, but I never invest in a project that I do not believe in long term. We need to research our investments and go to sleep at night knowing that if the price drops 60% tomorrow, we're not going to panic. This brings me to my prediction for the future. With Elon's continued support for the blockchain, I could see Doge hitting a $50 to $100 billion market cap in the next 36 to 48 months. This would mean a price around 50 cents or higher. I believe that this growth will largely depend on the state of the global economy, which remains precarious this week in my perspective. China's real estate market is continuing its slow implosion, while in the US, hyperinflation is rapidly raising the price of goods and services. This is not a healthy economy, that much is clear. With that being said, with more money being printed, there is theoretically more money to invest. Keep an eye on the inflation rate, keep an eye on interest rates, keep an eye on the monthly jobs report. These are important tools that I use to help me understand the state of the macro economy. In my mind, there will undoubtedly be serious pullbacks. However, I look at these as buying opportunities rather than time to panic sell. I'm in crypto for the long term. I don't care what regulations come into play. I don't care if World War III starts tomorrow. Crypto is the future of finance. There is no way that I'm selling. With that all being said, I think that's enough for today. I appreciate you all watching this video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. Also ding the notification bell if you can, and I'll talk to you all very, very soon. Bye-bye. If you enjoy my videos, please consider checking out our website at mainblockchain.com. My company offers investment vehicles like our Cardano stake pool and DeFi earn programs, which, depending on your personal risk tolerance, offer between 1 to 20% APY. Learn more by clicking the link in the description box below.